You might be sitting there wondering, Catnip, how the fuck can there be bad Rareware songs? And I'm here to tell you, I was able to find 9. That's pretty much it. I went through like a lot of their catalog. It would have been easy to cherry pick stuff from like before they officially called themselves Rare, or like Rare Ink Coin or whatever the fuck. But I included if they worked on a port. As long as they were like developing the game, like they were the ones who like put the code in or whatever, like they count. Even if it says a different publisher's name, because there's a lot of that kind of stuff back in the day. It still happens now too, where like, oh, say like Capcom on the box, but it's made by like a different studio, right? So, without further ado, our first song our old friend this version's so weird. It's trying its best, okay? But yes, Marble Madness, the NES version. Rare was responsible for the specific port of the game. So they were trying their best to imitate the craptastic soundtrack of this game. And they did a good job. I can feel... Has like Maniac Mansion. A little bit. Fun fact, Marble Madness was made by Mark Kearney, like the guy who like is the PlayStation architecture guy. Same guy who helped make Sonic 2. This was like his first game or whatever. Or one of his big games. Alright, next up. Level 4 of Marble Madness. Check this one out. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's actually a good point. Yeah, that's the Indiana Jones font. What the fuck? So, amazing song, right? That's the whole song, by the way. That's it. Like I said, I had to dig deep, and it was basically like ports from their like early days. Actually, funny enough, most songs from their early days are goddamn fucking bangers. Because David Wise was their only composer. And for like 10 years, like literally to like the 90s, he was the only person on the games, and every single soundtrack is just a fucking banger. It's crazy. Like I actually was like, damn, I can't even, there's nothing for me to cherry, like there's nothing for me to grab. Like I was actually kind of like impressed. I was like I said, I had to go for shit like this, where it's just like ports I didn't care about or whatever. You never want anything? You should ask for... I almost had like 30 different things. 5 of them were probably offensive. But, I always think about that, Retsapire fucking video from way back. With the Billy MC Christmas shit. I'm like, oh, Billy asked... His mom called him on the phone. And asked him what he wanted for Christmas from McDonald's. And then I was like, yeah, I got the Big Mac under the tree. Oh, man. Well, I mean, you can put it towards something you want. I think the idea is that a parent doesn't want to just... Like, it's fun to open something, you know what I mean? But there's probably, like, small things you could ask for, right? Don't you want a CD or a vinyl or something? Or a Blu-ray? Alright, next up. This is not a meme. This is not a meme. Saberwolf, which was a game when they were Ultimate Play the Game. That was their original name. And they like made a new one for Game Boy Advance. I remember playing this game years ago. I've never introduced this game to Summer of DK or anything. It's not good. I don't know what the fuck happened with the music though. Like, what is this? Yeah, the one on Rare Replay is the OG game. And that's the funny part, the remake's not any better. Well, the thing of Fruits is not just, well, I mean, if you want to ask for a keychain, you can, I guess. I didn't say to ask for a keychain. I said to ask for, like, something, you know, like a $30 movie or something. Like, something that at least has some tangible value. But, like, you could still say, like, Mom, I want to save up for, you know, a vacation or some shit, like Juicy is saying. But if you want to get me something small, I need socks or something. Or, like, I really want some chocolate or something. Then at least she still feels like she's not just giving you money. I think that's all. Most parents, they just don't want to give their kid money. It feels weird, you know what I mean? They want to, like, give, like, you know, fill your stocking with something or whatever. I don't know how much a fucking Blu-ray is nowadays. They're expensive, dude. Anyways, Saberwolf. I believe Robin Beanland did the music for this, which is strange. He's usually really good, so. Next up. Also from Saberwolf. This sounds like Banjo-Kazooie music. If, like, I don't know how, it's like, this would be like Banjo-Kazooie music. You'd hear this from another game and be like, oh, this sounds like Banjo-Kazooie music. But it wouldn't be like, oh, it sounds like Banjo-Kazooie music. It'd be like, oh, it sounds like Banjo-Kazooie music, I guess. I think that's just how the instruments sound. They just sound so sad. You already bought socks? I mean, you're you, right? Don't you want like a mouse boob pad or something? Hey, Ma! I'm all out of condoms. Alright, next up. Also from Saberwolf. So I get what they're going for here. It's like a dueling banjos thing. You know what I mean? You never heard that song? It's like two banjos facing off. But just wait for it. This came out like 4 years after Banjo-Kazooie. Just to make this even hurt more. Maybe even like 5 years, 6 years? Might have been like 2004? Bro, you need a real fucking laptop, dude. Holy shit. Ask Mom for that. Jesus fuck. America. Yeah, this is literally the stage theme. Bruh. Don't you need, like, cables? Like phone cables? Charging cables? Or ways to hold the cables? Things, storage bins? Backpacks? Switch games or whatever system you have. Like, practical things like for the kitchen or... part, right? 2.5 minutes. 2.5 fucking minutes. This part actually sounds okay. Ish. I think I'm having Stockholm syndrome now. I'm like, oh, this part sounds okay. Never mind. No. That's good. All right, next up. Okay, I'm glad you're here, Fruits. Because this was the fucking most savage thing I've ever seen. So it's Mr. Pants. If for those that don't know, Mr. Pants is a mascot for Rare. He was like their internal mascot. He'd be used on like letterheads and like plushies and shit like that around the office. Like he was very like they're kind of in joke kind of thing. And so they actually made him a game on Game Boy Advance. And check out the soundtrack. Friday Night Funkin' fans be like, yo, this song is lit as fuck. This song. I think you just got caught out. How do you respond for it? I'm unfollowing. I was waiting for you to be like, bro, this is already a remix. I was actually waiting for you to say that. Yeah, don't you need like a magic bullet? Don't you need like a... Don't you just want like fudge or chocolate or ice cream cake or fucking like healthy things or whatever the fuck? An e-reader, a fucking like gingerbread cookies. Like there's so many fucking things. I don't know, dude. I know I said a bunch of food shit. That's because like everyone who doesn't like food. Alright, this song. The only thing that's made this work for me is that imagine this is like a Rugrats song. Race car bed? Obviously. That's the real answer. But yeah, it's another song from It's Mr. Pants. I'm not sure when this plays. But it's like drunk Banjo-Kazooie music. I can't even listen to it that long. Alright. Some of y'all are gonna fight me on this.
Look who the fellow dragged in.
Wait, did you actually unfollow? I wasn't fucking lying. Following since 15 seconds ago. Previously subbed for 7 months. I didn't even write that comment. Now, this is another comment I agree with. Someone was like, and it's something I say too. Like, imagine this song anytime someone says the GBA soundtrack's better. Oh, I don't like the SNES soundtrack because that first stage sounds so goofy. The fuck is this? Why are we in Oktoberfest? And then out of nowhere. The song actually woke up Luca. Nah, it was all in good fun. I wasn't actually trying to make you mad, so I am sorry if it did. It was mostly because I saw when I was looking up the songs, I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of funny." The comment. Yeah, so the stage is just this. This is the stage music when you're like playing the game platforming. My cat's looking at me like, is everything okay? Like, if it wasn't a fast-paced platformer, this could work, maybe? You know, like a Mega Man Legends or some shit? Do like a collectathon or something? But... like, people complain that DKC3 STES doesn't sound Donkey Kong Country enough. This is so not in the ballpark. I feel like a lot of the songs on this OST don't sound like Donkey Kong music, in my opinion. Which is, I know it's just a subjective thing, really, but it's like what is this? But if I had to choose like one song, which I didn't do for all these, but this one is just, no matter, every time I hear it, I think like, oh, maybe I'm being too harsh on it, and I'm like, nah. It's just not the right fit. Dude, like I said, just ask for like controllers or candy or batteries or fucking. You're telling me you have every single thing you need. You never need a spare of something you like. You never need like an extra shirt or some shit. I call it cap, mad cap. You don't need a fucking gift card or something. Like a fucking Steam gift card. You have literally everything. You don't need a portable mouse. You don't need a fucking storage. Like an external hard drive to plug in. External SSD. You're telling me you literally just told me this morning you had to delete fucking folders on your computer because you had only like 15 megabytes of storage left. That's how big that zip file was. So, Jesus Christ, dude. You clearly needed more storage. Which I guess is coming with the laptop. But that's still not going to be enough, especially if you're going to game. I already kind of assure you that. Jesus Christ, this song is actually making me angry. Last but not least... that doesn't even make sense. You literally just said your grandma insisted on buying you a laptop. What? And even still, you still need extra storage. You clearly are fucking dying out here. Regardless of even if you got the new laptop or not. You're clearly dying out here. How's it doing? So what happened, for those curious, the original song actually sounds pretty good. There was actually a glitch. So when you pause the game, they messed up the code and it actually pauses the song. Like it pauses one of the samples in the song. So it makes the song all like skippy and weird. You know what I mean? I'll never get over his like long fingernails. Or no, it's not even like blade hands. He's just got really long fingernails. And you might be wondering, oh, Catnip, do you have any more? I literally, no. That's pretty, like, there's some other ones I could cherry pick off Saber Wolf or some shit, but like, to be honest, I could not find, like, music that sucked. You know, even their very first game that they ever made, called Slalom, which honestly is a bit of a banger. Like, the game's kind of fun. They're just coming in with David Wise right off the bat, like. Let's get off of, I don't know how to say your name. Papoga? It's like Papega, but like Papago. You know, I'm gonna call you Pegged. Papago Peg. What's going on? Yo. We were talking about the worst Rareware songs of all time. And then I was showing some of the good ones that people don't really know, because everyone knows the usual ones. But stuff like this. Or stuff like this. We tried so hard to help you, Fruits. You dug your own grave. Or stuff like this.
Dumpy, dumpy, beep. Dumpy, dum, do. Dum, do, dum, dumpy, dee, da.
Or stuff like this. Or shit like this. Nah, this is a good one. This is a good song. This is where we I wanted to show the songs people didn't really know. That's what we got to hear. One, yeah, the arcade OST. Alright, so Battletoads had an arcade game before the NES game. Not a lot of people seem to know this. It's actually really good. Music's fucking incredible. It's David Wise on like a crazy arcade sound chip. How about some shit like this? Fucking Christmas is coming, dude. This is the song Fruits hears. You're a bastard! 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 Legally distinct mining melancholy. One of those Cracker Jack stickers. Bro, this game goes so hard. Fine. That's been a meme I've seen about people spreading their asshole, so it's kind of funny you wrote that. So it's making me laugh. Out of context, that sounds wild. But I assure you, it's an internet meme. Oh, fine. You might as well just, like, that and, like, chocolate. Don't you, like, isn't there, like, a fucking dessert you like or something? Your mom just wants to feel like a good parent, you know? Don't you want like something you would literally use to do something with? Ma, I need a bad dragon. Yeah, you know, cheesecake, fucking yo, plunge. Yeah, we went through the bad songs, but I was showing off some of the good songs that people don't know.
Yeah.
But I can go back. Dueling bullshit. Or my personal favorite. It's not even the worst version of this song. That's the funny part. My child is fully content. There's also no sound. That's true. But you have to give it to the commercialism. I guess it's looking at it from like an empathetic point of view. It's like you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for like her to give the gift, I guess. Especially if you're so difficult to give gifts for, it sounds like. Like, if you're the type of person where you don't even care, if you're just like if you generally, like, if she gives you anything and you're gonna appreciate it or use it or love it anyways, you can say that as well. Like, that's still an answer. You can be like, oh, like, anything in this variety of things I would love. Like, I don't even care specifically what it is. Just like, I would love a fucking ruler. Whatever the fuck it is. Look at that $20 ruler. Alright, everyone's favorite. This one's not done by Rare. The year 1989. Sega, realizing the Sega Master System was a piece of shit, had to make a new mascot. Sonic the Hedgehog was born, and a legend graced the scene. It looked like promising years for a young Sega. But will the tension last? Turbulent years follow, as Sega releases multiple consoles after console, with none really gaining much traction besides the original Genesis. In a panic, Sega collaborates with Michael Jackson, but ends up refusing to do it in the end. Poor times ahead for Sega, but will they come through? This fucking song. Sega, releasing the Sega Saturn, decides to infight and not release any Sonic game. Sega sales plummet to brand new lows. Why is it so loud? Plummet to new lows. The Dreamcast comes out, insta-fails, gets demolished by the PS2. Sega literally burns on fire. Everyone's running in circles. No one knows what the fuck to do. They get fucking absorbed by fucking Microsoft and fucking... Bro, this is a meme. This is actually a meme. Bro! But yeah, so the rare, like I said, the rare one's not even as bad, objectively. Like, this one actually at least has a bit of a... Game over, man. It just sounds so flat. I've beaten it before. I think on Genesis. Like I did it for the meme. But I don't think I did all the laps. Like, don't you have to do it like multiple times or some shit? think that's what you're talking about, right? Like, I think I only got to, like, lap 2 or something. But I've definitely beat all the levels before. Like, you know, like, the 5 levels or whatever. Oh, no, I don't know if I've ever gotten to the top. We get to that last one where you go, like, up the top or whatever. That one's bullshit. They're all kind of bullshit, but that last one is so bullshit with the timer. Well, when you get all your final Black Friday shit you bought, you'll post a mega pic. Oh, I'm excited. And there's a lot of Black Friday stuff I gotta get too. Although not really that much. More just I want to see if there's any cool... You know, like when a developer or game person, game maker magic people, they'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna sell my like best-selling game for like $5 on Switch. And I'm like, all right, I know about that. Like I got the Murder of Rachel Foster for like $2. Oxenfree 2 for $2. There's some other ones that are like $5 or whatever that I'm like, all right, seems like a good time. The fucking trackball. Yeah, it has to be a working trackball, I assume, right? Here's my personal favorite, worst one. This is like the song. If the new Indiana Jones games for Xbox it's a singular game. If it comes out and it absolutely shits the bed, this is the song that has to play. New Xbox game comes out to a raving 5 out of 10. Bethesda does it again. The glitchiest game of 2024. You know what I mean? But if it's good, then you can play the like actual Indiana Jones scene. Oh, there was an honorable mention. It was Viva Pinata. Yeah, apparently the title screen is fucking cursed in this game. And this is a bonus one that I... Who wants to see 12 years ago DS poorly filmed video? This is the moment where screams goes, ah! Oh yeah, we were doing our worst Rareware songs. This is an honorable mention because it's compressed so shittily. It like it makes me laugh a bit. Does it get loud there? It's like yada yada yada. Oh yeah. I feel like we're gonna like get like this is like a Ring movie, like we're about to get murdered. You know what I mean? Like in 7 days we're gonna get a phone call. You forgot it existed? It was never too much of my jam. I watched the show a bit actually. I didn't hate the show. This is like a blurry... anyone watching at like 360p is probably just like, what is happening? You want 0% of it? I couldn't really tell you much about it. Like I can't remember much about... Like the horse was like a movie star kind of guy, like the jackass guy. Like that, you know, some of the archetypes I remember, but otherwise, yeah. What was Jangle Bells in this one? It's just not Donkey Kong music, man. Jangle Balls. This one's so good. I love how it's every Christmas song. This might actually be the best, like, song Rare ever made. This one. Ooh. Damn. even a big fighting game guy, but I'm still like, damn. Let's go. Killer instinct. Now, I'll probably be exactly like when I met Mario. If you didn't know, Fruits, when I met Mario, like Charles Martinet, like years ago, when I got my autograph and stuff, and he like said my name and stuff, and I was like, it was literally like a Christmas story when he asked for the fucking gun and he gets kicked down the fucking slide. Like literally, I was like, oh, like, do you get to say something to Charles? Do you want to say anything? And I was like, do you ever get sick of the music? And he was kind of just like, oh, haha, like, not really. And I was like, oh. He's like, all right, next person. And I was like, oh. Like, it was such a, like, I could have asked him anything, man. It was like one of those, because you're just like because you're so fucking starstruck. You know what I mean? So you're just like, the fuck do I say? See David Wise pressing nonchalantly on his keyboard when he made Jangle Bells. I thought you were gonna say pressing nonchalantly on his balls. I don't know why. That's why it's Jangle Balls, you know? But yeah, no, this is easily like one of the best songs. Now I'm curious, what does this sound like on the Game Boy? I didn't actually look at this one. Like I said, I didn't have time to look at every single game. Oh shit! There's no GBA one, yeah. This game plays horribly. It plays like absolute ass. It, like, I don't know why they tried to do it on Game Boy, but it sounds amazing. And it's actually kind of sick. Who was it? It was probably Robin Beanland, I'm guessing. Yeah, it was. Was it Graham Norgate? It might have been they took Graham Norgate and then it was Robin Beanland who did it. Classic. Like, I wasn't memeing when I said earlier at the start of this. It was really hard to find bad Rareware songs. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, the only one I really had in mind was GBA DKC 3, because that's more of a personal grievance. But it's not necessarily bad music, per se. It's more just, I don't feel like it fits. Like, it's still, like, you know, like, well-made music. The Saberwolf stuff is definitely questionable, though. But it was funny, the earlier I went, like, the more banger their games were. Even, did you know Beetlejuice was done by fucking, Rare? You wanna know how you'll know? Can you tell that was David Wise? I'll play it one more time. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. You met 3/4 of the Chocobos from Final Fantasy 15. Oh, Chocobros. The guy who voiced Ignis. Yeah. I like how you think I'm not gonna remember I've discovered a new recipe. Bro, do they actually look like the dudes? You might say it in the texture. When you approached him, he had a ponytail, so speechless, smiling. He was so high, smiling too, but he was probably smiling because he was thinking, like, I'm happy to see him with his work. That's funny. Yeah, he's probably just like, oh, another fan. Like, he seems really excited. He must have actually liked the game. He's not gonna hate me online or whatever. Meanwhile, you're just like, damn, he's hot. That's kind of funny. What do you think, David Wise? Thank you. It's such happy music, though. It makes me laugh. Like, people with long hair are hot. Nice. It's like a stage theme. Like, that's the game over. All right, here's the. You want to hear the best fucking song in the game? Come on down to my shop. I will show you with my big cock. Come on down to my shop. I will take you down with my cock. Now it's regal. Eat punani and then you know. Banger. This song does sound kind of funny though for a Beetlejuice game. I guess they're trying to make it like Tim Burton-y. A lot of the comments are like, you could replace the character with like anyone, and it would not change the game. Yeah, Blaster Master's sick. Like I said, we're looking at specifically Rare games. Funny enough, this is made by Rare of all. Same with Nightmare on Elm Street, which not a lot of people might not know either. And these are all done by David Wise. He just was a machine. Like, he did so many games. Like, more than people realize. Not just like Donkey Kong. That was like his final form. That was like his, like, after like 20 years or whatever the fuck. It's probably like 10 years. I always like this song. Freddy trademark is coming. Where's the fucking waking up? This one. Best song. I'll give you the version you might not know of the OST. The Game Boy Color version. You had Nightmares from Nightmare? Did you have the 4-score thing so you could do 4 players? But if you played 15 before, I have. I'm the one person who actually likes it's so funny that you yeah, I'm the one person who's usually like, yo, I actually like 15 and think the ending's really good. I've said it multiple times on stream already too. It's funny. And I've talked about it with people with the DLC too, where I didn't like the idea of there being like another DLC to change the ending. So I'm like, the ending's actually like probably the best part of that game. Although I liked Arden and I liked the concept of the game, but I felt like it got better in the second half. And ironically, when I look online, a lot of people said they liked the first half better. Like, the open world part was kind of shit. I liked when it actually, like, became a Final Fantasy game. And I liked all the DLCs. Like, I did all the character ones and all that. I'd replay it. It'd be interesting to see what it's like now. I feel like it definitely got done better by, like, Remake and Rebirth and stuff. Like, the same kind of combat system. But, because of the movie, but I was just playing the game and watching myself. Yeah, I guess it'd be terrifying. I only watched that movie for the first time, the first one, last year. And then I watched the second Nightmare on Elm Street this Christmas. Or Christmas, oh my god. This Halloween. It's Nightmare Before Christmas now, right? No, So, the second one was hilarious. And before I went in, I was warned that it's... Not warned, but I was told that it's one of the gayest ones. Like, it's one of the gayest horror movies or some shit. And I was like, what do they mean? And then I get to the scene where Freddy Krueger's whipping the guy's ass in the shower. Like his bare ass, and I'm like, all right, I kind of get it now. And it's like about like the dude bro romance between like the high school guys or whatever. We're basically like constantly getting naked, or they're always zooming in on their dicks and shit. Like I felt like the first time where they weren't trying to cater to like the guys in a horror movie, they're trying to cater to like the girls or whatever, or, like the gay people and stuff. Like they were actually trying to like be like, yo, look at his huge dick. Look how jacked this guy is. Look, we got a bunch of naked guys in the shower. Well, like because usually in these movies, we've watched some on like Discord and stuff too. It'll be like, all right, so we saw more boob. Like, we watched Halloween, the first one, the OG. There was literally more boob time than there was Michael Myers time. Like unironically, like the running time. Yeah, they zoom in on the guy's crotch a lot. It was kind of fun. Like, he'd be wearing like briefs and shit. Like, damn. And it's like, I don't know if they stuffed or what. It was like, damn. Like, I'm not even like, I don't even swing that way. But I was like, damn, they're really emphasizing. First Krueger memory I think I'm thinking of is getting stuck in fly paper in the wall. Oh, interesting. Well, this is obviously a banger. Obviously a banger. This version goes kind of hard. I will say, like, I've watched a lot of horror movies at this point in my life. Freddy Krueger is scary to me because he actually, like, well, because he can go into your dreams, so you're never really safe, which is actually kind of a cool concept. But just the, like, he actually chases you. He doesn't do that stupid slow walking bullshit. He will literally, like, run and grab your ass and throw you to the floor and shit. I'm like, okay, that's way scarier to me than just, like, fucking, like, the slow ass walk where I'm staring at you from, like, 1,000 miles away or whatever. It's like, okay. I'm just gonna, like, slightly walk this way, I guess. Or it just feels, like, unrealistic when they, like, appear suddenly. With Freddy, it's like, you watch his ass be like, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, in the first movie, he does a lot of, like, grabbing people and, like, throw, like, he'll, like, come out of no, like, he'll, like, come very, like, literally. Like, it won't be, like, some hidden shit. Although he still does the prop stuff, right? But there was, like, a combo of shit. It's cool. Like, it's, like, a way to be genuinely scary. Like, you can't predict it, right? It wasn't just, like, oh, it's always gonna be if I open a door, he's standing there, you know? Like, he could be the door itself or whatever. Which is, like I said, I like the concept. By the way, best version of Minecart Madness. Drop the beat! Drop the beat, DJ! Yeah, the coming to the dreams, real life stuff, yeah. What were we looking for? It was, this one. That's because we're on the Game Boy Color. That's because we're on Game Boy Color. I think they purposely changed the names to the levels that had similar names. Except for Ice Age Alley's the same name. I like this version though, it goes hard. You had a dream when you were a kid, maybe 2 or 3 around the time when you first heard Freddy Krueger. You were in the empty white or gray room, and then there was this weird black staircase that goes up one stair and down the other stair. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. And then Freddy Krueger was there. They're chasing you up and down the stairs to the dream. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy you, like, learned about it so young. I find that fascinating. I was a big, like, scaredy pants of horror shit, or just, like, getting scared in general when I was younger. I think because I was so scared, it ended up making me not scared in a weird way. Like, I was so afraid of everything that once I finally, like, watched horror shit, I was like, oh. It seemed way scarier than, like, it was way scarier in my head than I thought it was actually, like, this shit's, like, weak as shit. Like, oh, okay. I have seen some horror stuff that has genuinely, like, freaked me out and stuff, right? But not enough to make me be like, yo, I can't, like, I gotta sleep with the light on or whatever. Video games do that more for me, and I think that might be why. Like, Resident Evil 1 Remake is, like, scarier to me than, like, most horror movies. And that's because, like, you're in control of the situation. Right? That to me is scarier. Because a movie, I feel like, I guess because I know it's, like, scripted. Like, you know there's gonna be an ending or like there's no way to like screw it up or whatever, right? Unless that's the point of the movie. Like, most horror movies are tragedies, right? But I find being able to what's it called? Like, I guess, yeah, like the being in control part, I guess, is what's scary to me. It's crazy that your brain was developed enough as a baby to have detail. Yeah, you know what I mean? Now you remember it too. So fascinating. Or even like the Donkey Kong Country memory I have is I had to have been about 3 or 4, probably 3-ish. So I'm 91, I was born, so the game came out in 94. So my dad was pretty like my dad and mom are both pretty big like nerd people. Like they were pretty up on the tech stuff. Like I had dial-up internet in the 90s, like mid 90s kind of stuff, like late 90s or whatever. Like, and my cat is like pure darkness. Funny enough, she looks gray sometimes in the light, so it's funny she looks more black on the stream. She's definitely like getting older. Meow. 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 What are you doing, Lukes? What are you doing? You're a cat. Yeah. Yeah, you smell the food someone's cooking, Lukes? Yeah? Yeah, you smell the food? Not my food. Don't eat me. No, don't eat me. But she tried to sleep by me. Not only does she do that, she basically has like a like she'll like go to where like my arm is in the bed. Like she'll like go in like my armpit basically and kind of like grab around my arm. Like she'll literally get into like a cuddle position. It's really funny. When she was really young, she slept between my legs once. And then I accidentally crushed her when I was sleeping and she like cut the shit out of my leg. And it was like a mutual agreement where she never slept on my legs like ever again. But she still sleeps near me or whatever. If I go away for a week, she'll sleep on my head and stuff. And if I go to sleep on the couch, she'll go beside me. But she either sleeps by the window on the couch or I mean she's a cat, so it's a random spot. But if I leave like laundry out, she'll be there. Like she tends to be like where the scents are. My cat is legit smart. She can open doors and shit. Like she knows what she's doing. Like cupboards are not safe. Like she knows what she's doing. And like our sliding doors and shit. Like she understands the concept like really well. And she had to like block them, and then she gets pissed off. And she'll meow at me like, "What the fuck, dude? Why are you blocking my door?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't want you to go in there." Like, there's like a legit like it's funny, the understanding. I think right now it's because we're at the time where I usually end stream. So I think Luca's like running. You're almost done, right? Like you get to hang out, right? Dude, I have to do some music edits too. The music mixing and stuff tonight. Well, I already did the one for like a samba group that performs in Brazil usually. Well, I don't know if this specific performance is in Brazil, but I've been doing their mixes for like 10 years now or something. But it's always fun because apparently I'm like one of the people who like understands how to mix the music. Like I like the timing of it, because a lot of it will be like the syncopated stuff, you know, where it's like dun dun do ba da da do da da do, and then you know and it's very like rhythmic, the dancing, so it can't be like shittily cut. You know what I mean? Like you can't just have like a offbeat, or you can't have like a weird vocal thing happen or whatever. And a lot of people just like are so lazy with it. A lot of it's an experience. They just don't realize you can actually like. The second someone tells me they use Audacity, I'm like, ah. I see. If you're doing some basic bitch shit, it doesn't really matter. Like if you're just doing a fade out, it doesn't really matter. But if you're trying to do like some more complicated shit, it's like you're just making your life really hard. Like holy shit. But I digress. They might have fixed it over the years too. I haven't used it in like 5 years. That's because I bought a Fruity Loops thing like way back. Okay, I can't do anything because Luca's on my arm. You know, you never disturb the cat. Look, what are you doing? Hey. I gotta get up. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're a cat. Have you ever had double deja vu within the dream world? Yeah. I've even had dreams of a situation, then the situation's like happened after. I've also dreamt, I dreamt like I did like an entire school project, like, and it felt realistic, like to the minute. Then I woke up and was like, fuck. And at school I had to go and do that exact shit I just dreamt. And I was like, was I like planning for success? You know what I mean? Like I dreamt the like, it was like such a boring dream though. It was like, this is my dream. I remember I had a really exciting dream, and I woke up being like, wow, that was such an exciting dream I had today. Now I can't even remember anymore, which is funny. Usually I remember shit. But maybe it'll come back to me. Sometimes it comes back to you, you know what I mean? I've never had the, like, wake up in a dream within a dream within a dream within, like in a movie when they're like, oh, no, you're still in a dream. And like, ah, they wake up again, like, oh no, you're still dreaming, kid. And like you wake up in a, like I've never had that before. That sounds like trippy. Like that sounds scary. You've had that? That sounds cool. Like was it like a horror thing, or was it more just like how it kind of happened or whatever? Woke up from a nightmare. Alright, so it's getting late. Like I said, I don't want to half-ass the viewer thing. We're going to check the viewer list. I want to just see what we got. And then I'll probably head out for today.